How to talk to your aphasic, mentally ill, brain damaged, post alcoholic father while sitting at a slight distance from him in a cool river on a hot day in July. 1. Last month during a press conference on live television, Andrew Cuomo said, "Wear a mask. It's state law." Then slid two elastic loops over either ear, pulled the papery rectangle down, hooked it around his chin, and asserted, "This is nothing. I don't know what this is. This is like a form of a chin guard. It accomplishes nothing." 2. The one-liner bio on Andrew Cuomo's Twitter account reads, "Father, fisherman, motorcycle enthusiast, 56th governor of New York," in that order. In addition to overseeing the Marriage and Women's Equality Acts, Andrew graduated from Fordham University and is a longtime friend of Billy Joel. Yes, the American singer-songwriter whose piano-infused hit River of Dreams is now stuck in your head. 3. You hate this song and so do I, but when Andrew Cuomo speaks, you feel at ease. His New York metro area accent, like fresh fruit suspended in a frosted pint glass of carbonated lemon water. His sun-touched mouth makes the sound of your East Coast upbringing, of waist-high nights in Italian kitchens, pork rolls on fresh bagels to go, the tick of spin-to-wins at the Jersey Shore. You stare at Andrew Cuomo's mouth as it waxes about chin straps and state law with the kind of directness that people who aren't from where you're from call downright rude. You find comfort in his candid delivery, make it your own mouthful of lemon fizz fruit drink, sip deep. Your father, who sounds like Andrew Cuomo, cannot have drinks anymore, or maybe the word is shouldn't. When the two of you sit in a cool river on a hot day in July, you let him pull the small accordion of his mask down and make a chin guard out of it. Because according to the studies, you are far enough apart, and so is everyone else, and there's the sun and the air moving, and the cold water between. And besides, off-air Andrew Cuomo would probably say, "Yeah, it's okay." 4. Ever since before the end of middle school, your father has not been okay. As a kid, you remember him telling you nothing, I have accomplished absolutely nothing, before sinking, his face turning into what a face would look like if it were a cumulonimbus on the horizon. 5. There, in the eddy in the river at a distance, you listen to the geese sounding off overhead, the water that does not stop, its coolness that does not stop either. Your father remarks on the chicas calientes in their bathing suits along the water's edge. Sometimes, your father sends the entire extended family 3 a.m. emails about how he's learning Spanish or writing a legacy-securing memoir, or planning to inlay handcrafted 14-karat gold rings with blue sapphire and ask Elton John to endorse them through his celebrity. 6. Other times you receive pre-dawn emails about holy wars, self-defense methods, why women run the world, or how he started cutting his citalopram pills in half and the merits of tapering off SSRIs. The majority of your father's stream of consciousness midnight prose contains links you are not sure you should click on. Often, you reply "thanks, Pops," and hope that he feels heard, which is different than feeling listened to. 7. Looking up, you see the tough, soft bellies of geese cutting lines through blue, OG neoprene in flight. Your father's face and mostly toothless mouth forming words in 5 p.m. sun, his sun-spotted hands moving up to remove a dragonfly from his shoulder. You see his shoulder. 8. You look around at the beautiful youth perched on the unsubmerged hot halves of boulders, summer suds in cans in their hands, and whose bodies are telling you, I am beautiful. I am invincible. Now what? 9. Looking down into the water through the surface and 3 feet down, to where the silt and the rocks and the softened sticks do not stir, you remember. The two of you are in an eddy, which is a circular current that tends to flow opposite a main river. You think you see something in the odd calm of the oppositional rush. Maybe a metaphor for his life, or yours, or no one's. Like the links in his emails, you are not entirely sure. 10. You watch the dusk swallows dive and swallow the kind of insects that know how to tightrope pools of surface tension like gravellet spanning Niagara, artfully and with full confidence. You take confidence from the fact that your father has taught you many things, mostly about survival, but also that insects like these are called water skimmers, and that words are important even when you can't find them. 11. The sound of your father and the sound of the river coalesce, run away with one another downstream. You don't say much. Just nod while the geese do another loud pass, and let your father speak how he speaks, which is not unlike Andrew Cuomo underwater. 12. Through the words he finds, he remembers the feeling of suds and cans and soaring. He is smiling, his nine-tooth smile, and there is not a cloud in sight. In a cool river, on a hot day, in July, the East Coast is far away, and your father is still your father, and there are lemons in your mouth.